everyone, welcome to our fourth lesson for this week. Today we're going to be looking at kilograms and grams. Now before I read you our learning intention and success criteria, I would like you to have a think about when you've heard or seen the word kilograms or grams. Our learning intention today is to recognise grams and kilograms. To be successful, you need to find items or food in the kitchen with grams or kilograms. Weigh these items and write or draw them into your books. For today's lesson, you will need some kitchen scales. Now, if you don't have access to kitchen scales, I'll just show you. This is what they look like. I actually have digital scales. Some of you might have the analog, which is fine. If you don't have any scales, you might need to get a parent or older brother or sister help you to take an estimate guess. Now, you can still do this activity. You just won't have that accurate measure, and that's fine. The first thing you need to do is find some items in your fridge or your pantry at home. Now, I've chosen some items that are labelled. Now, I can see here that this has a G after the 3-digit number. So I know now that that means grams. I'm now having a look at my milk. The top right-hand corner, it says litres. This milk is 2 litres. Having a look at, some rice. The rice mass is 750 grams. What else have I got here? A banana. Now, a banana doesn't have how much it weighs on it or the value, so I'm going to need to weigh them with my kitchen scales. So I have my scales here, but before I start measuring my items or weighing my items, I'd like you to know that 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams, and it is the same as 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. Maybe you'd like to write that into your books. Alright, I've chosen my first item to measure. I'll just show you that this butter weighs 250 grams. Using our scales, we are going to check. 254 grams. Now I can imagine that that extra 4 grams is the weight of the paper on the outside. As you're weighing each item, you need to write them in your books. So I've made a list of the items that I've found in the fridge or in the pantry, and then I'm going to write the mass of the item on the right-hand side. Let's see if you can do this in your books. The next thing I'm going to measure is the weight of the biscuits. So I'm going to take my butter off the scales. It's back to 0. I'm going to grab my biscuits. Now, these biscuits say they weigh 250 grams. Let's see. Very similar to the butter, 255 grams. So remember that extra 5 grams is probably the weight of the packaging. So over here in my book, or on a whiteboard I'm using, I'm going to write 255 grams. Now remember the G stands for grams. Okay, you might like to write that in your book too. Let's see how we go with the rest. Okay, I've now finished weighing all of my items from the fridge or the pantry. I'm going to read them to you. My butter weighed 254 grams, which is very accurate. Very similar to the weight of the biscuits at 255 grams. The banana was 181 grams. I'm going to skip to the rice, 769 grams. We had to allow a little bit more for the packaging. And same with the pizza sauce, as it was made out of a plastic container. It was weighing 459 grams. Just having a look at the milk. Now, my milk is now in kilograms, as it was 2 litres of milk weighing 2.1 kilograms. Now, remember the formula that 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. So here, 2.1 kilograms is equal to 2,100 grams. I had quite a lot of fun with today's lesson, and I hope you do too. Now, if you don't have scales, it might be a little bit tricky, but try your best. Have an estimate of the grams or kilograms of each item, and that's okay. Remember to write this into your books, your writing books, or your learning journey, that's fine. Okay, you might like to send it to your teacher as well. Have a great day, and I'll see you for our last maths lesson tomorrow, which is where we'll be doing something extra fun. Talk to you soon. Bye.